From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
What's going on, nerds? We are back after our very month-long break. Got a little summer vacation before con. Completely intended but unintended at the exact same time. Scheduling was a very big pain in the butt, especially with my job.
Correct.
Oh no, we're gonna be doing that the whole show. I could feel it already. Ah, crap. All right, well, Will, how you doing, buddy? Getting ready for con?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess?
Hold on.
Yeah,
we
I
have
guess.
a chant. We have a chant. And she's not in the picture, but we have a chant.
Baby's first con. Baby's first con.
Literally,
Baby's first con.
baby's first con. Like, it's actually a true statement this time. It's actually a baby.
Yeah. There's a legit baby going with us.
And it won't be our last. So, Will, we're talking about a 13-episode series that kicked off 2024 on Crunchyroll? Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're talking about Solo Leveling, everybody. Will, I'll let you start it off. Go. The reins are yours. Shouldn't have done that.
AJ, I'm going to ask you an important question here.
I'm in trouble.
Because I yell at you every time.
Yes, sir?
How many times you skip the opening?
Oh, I didn't hear. I actually liked it. I love this opening.
I am so fucking proud of you. For once in your life, you didn't skip the opening.
Okay, to be fair, when it comes to My Hero, I listen to it at least once whenever they change the song, and then I skip it. The other times.
Lame. How dare. How dare you skip
I've already
the
heard
opening.
it 30 times.
Of any anime, you never skip the opening. It's just a rule.
Well, oops.
You broke the rule.
Oops.
Just like I break the rule that you're not supposed to skip the endings, and I couldn't care fucking less about the endings. So I'm a blasphemous heathen. But blasphemous heathening, skipping the opening is worse.
No, I actually went through it. It was easier to just let it play because it wasn't terribly long. Because I was also watching these while I was supposed to be working. So yeah.
You watched the dub, right?
Yes, I did.
Because I did not watch the dub for Solo Leveling. I only watched Solo Leveling sub.
Really? I thought the dub was pretty good, mostly because
No.
half the cast is literally My Hero cast.
It's not because of like the good or badness of it. It was just the dub came out so much later. Like it almost was like 3 weeks later that an episode, like the first dub episode, came out.
It's the same as My Hero.
Yeah, but with My Hero, I'll wait till I get it on Blu-ray to watch the season dubbed.
Oh, see, I actually wait because it's kind of difficult for me still. I haven't got to your level of watching nerd stuff, anime stuff, to be able to do that.
Bro, I don't understand how you can wait, like knowing the season is out, wait 25 whole fucking weeks plus to watch the whole season.
I don't.
I would die.
With the minute I see that Crunchyroll or My Hero says, "Hey, the English dub is out, go watch it," I go watch it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Because I
don't know. You
I
know
have been a weekly watcher so long that I can't just wait for a season. Like if there's something I'm interested in, I cannot wait for the whole season to be over. I have to watch my weekly episode.
Do you know how hard it was to go 2 days without watching House of the Dragon?
Okay, so some let's actually get into solo leveling. Some backstory.
I hear that. I heard that.
So for people who don't know, solo leveling is actually a Korean manhwa slash. I'm not sure if the manhwa came first or if the like the light novel came first. I don't actually know. But it was a light novel, manhwa, which is basically what Korea calls their manga.
Mhm.
That now has been adapted into an anime. They've been actually doing this a lot lately. For example, The God of High School was a webtoon that was adapted into an anime. Tower of God has been adapted. Now we have solo leveling, and a couple more are actually getting animated, like True Beauty's webtoon, and a bunch of others. There's a bunch of others that are being adapted. I just don't know if they were manhwas or whatnot. So I just never read them myself, so I don't actually know if they're manhwas.
Yeah.
And basically the first season adapts, I think, up to volume 3.
I think in the recap video I saw was volume 4, and it was like episode like 47.
Yeah, yeah, I just can't. I know it covers at least all of 3. I just couldn't remember if it started touching 4 or not. Because I know the end of volume 3 is where he does the class change.
Which, holy cow, what a fight!
Yeah.
After you guys let me borrow those books for a little while, I was kind of hesitant on how they were going to animate that. I like it. It was so good.
Yeah, they did really good with animating the fights. I was actually pretty I was pretty impressed. I was very excited and then very fearful when they announced Solo Leveling's adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they've been very hit or miss with these with like the manhwa adaptations. Like a lot of people actually didn't like. From what I understand, a lot of people didn't actually like how they adapted. Like they didn't like the animation style of Tower of God.
Really?
The story was good and everything, but it was just it's a weird animation style. It's dubbed, so you could watch it and you would understand what I mean. But it's just the animation style for Tower of God is a little weird. But this was pretty much done by looked like a regular bonk in anime. The best way to kind of describe the world building is Destiny, but you can't level up. Any MMO, but you can't level up.
Yeah. Yeah. But he found a cheat code. Now, are we going to find out why this power was bestowed on him?
Yes.
Then I missed that.
So
I only think I read the first book you guys gave me.
So
is it explained in the anime?
No, it is not.
Where you are now.
No, it'll.
So no spoilers.
Shut up.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
You're not in the episode. Goodbye.
She will literally turn her chair around and be like, boom, I'm in the episode.
She didn't watch Solo Leveling. She's not allowed.
I didn't. What?
Wait, did you watch all 12 episodes?
I'm pretty damn close to all 12 episodes, so bite your tongue.
Oh, I'm actually proud of you. You're an asshole.
God dang it, people.
I think that's where, because the rumor is season 2 is coming in October.
Yes, I did hear that too.
That is where, like, either season 2 is going to end at that point, or it's going to end at the Jeju Island fiasco.
Because right now, and this is just going on somebody because I'm really good at playing the newbie alert. The only reason why I felt like he was given this was because of what he showed in that first dungeon room where he would have died.
Well, that's part of it. It's he passed the test.
At the minute that damn thing smiled, I was like, run.
Oh, dude, the thing's fucking creepy.
Yes.
And I'm glad they nailed how creepy that thing actually is.
It was so good.
When I was reading Soul Leveling for the first time and I saw that fucking face, I was like, oh god.
They're all gonna die.
They all kind of did.
Yeah. Yeah. But this I had no idea that this was going to be as good of an anime. Like the book, the manga, phenomenal. I honestly, and this is going to be blasphemy coming out of my mouth, because I can feel the tension that's about to happen when I say this. This had me more hooked than any My Hero season.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were gonna.
Bro, My Hero might be like my favorite show like ever, but I am not afraid to like acknowledge it has a metric fuck ton of flaws.
I thought for a 13, well, really 12, but 13 with the 7.5. I really thought there was no filler. It was all going towards the goal of the story.
Yes. The whole act 1 up until from where we're at in the manga was basically him gaining access to the system and getting the class change. That's more of the like learning arc. Like he's like
Yes.
figuring this shit out.
And the minute he comes back from the penalty zone, he's basically got it figured out to the point where he needs to hit these dailies.
Well, no, I mean, no, yes, yeah, he's learning what the hell has happened to him.
What
like,
the game is.
Yeah. And then trying to figure it out, like how to use the system, because he's already suspicious of the damn thing, but he's like, hey, if this thing makes me stronger, I'll use it as much as it's using me. But I kind of highly enjoy where kind of the story left off and where our next step is.
I mean, literally, it ends the season at Arise.
Mm-hmm.
It ends it there, and I shit you not, I knew there was 12 episodes or 13 episodes, and I immediately was like, okay, where's season 2? Come on, where's season 2? Please tell me there's a season 2. Let's go. Hello, there's not.
Nope.
October? What the?
Hey, you should be lucky we're even getting a season 2 that fast. Fucking Tower of God. You want to know when Tower of God released? COVID.
Oh.
And we just got season 2.
Oh.
Episode 1 on like Saturday.
Ouch.
Like 3-4 years since we got Tower of God, I think. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not just being stupid.
You're hitting the googs?
Yeah.
Hey, Suze.
Yeah.
Why Jurassic World? Like, how did you pick that out of thin air?
So I went and actually watched cable last night, and it was on, and I caught the tail end of it. So
Okay.
I watched the whole thing over again, and since I'm trying to do something else at the same time, I need something that I don't have to pay attention to, and I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny. My job's gonna see me punch back in about a half hour, so it's gonna be great.
So the funny thing is here is Tower of God season 1. Guess when episode 1 aired? April 1st, 2020.
Oh, at least they had it already in the bag when COVID hit.
Well, you would be surprised. Not really a lot of animes actually got that much delayed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like all the shows I was watching when like the spring season started, which would have like the only anime that I wanted on my agenda that got delayed was like Digimon 2020. Ghost Game like delayed 2 weeks, so nothing crazy there. Like a lot of animes like delayed a week or so, but like with how across and like Funimation dubs got delayed a little bit, but then they all figured out that holy shit, we could just record all of our fucking lines from home.
And for the most part, they're still doing it.
A lot are the ones that don't live in Texas, they're being allowed to like record their lines remotely, but all the ones that were like in Texas and stuff like that, they went back to the studio. From what I understand. But Soul Leveling was just good. Like
It was.
I think out of all of the manhwa adapted manhwas into animes, like I think Soul Leveling is just the best one.
I very much can't wait for a season 2. Like it's not even close.
What was your favorite part of the season?
Well, my funniest part of the season is when he's screwing with the head of a hunters guild, and they're out to dinner, and he just goes invisible, and he's like, "This is what you're gonna do, and you're going to like it. You're not gonna tell anybody about it, or I will kill you." That was my funniest.
Oh, the
part.
recruit! Oh, the recruiter for the White Lions.
Yes, I thought that was
Or
hilarious.
the White Tigers, I think.
But my favorite part has to be him overcoming. Which one was it? The gigantic snake.
The snake, his first like real fight.
And he understands what he has to do. That he's got all this power now, and just goes for it. Like he's really coming into himself, and he can feel him coming into himself. Granted, this is before he gets really cocky about himself, but I digress.
You will notice he actually doesn't like really ever get cocky about himself.
No, but I mean, he still kind of does, though. He knows going into a fight, whatever size it is, he's gonna win.
True, but that's like the monsters. You like once you see like the Jeju Island like saga, which is definitely happening in the next season, you will see how more like if he was cocky about his power, he would just like flaunt it and be reckless. But like you will see in a lot of his upcoming fights, just how freaking calculated he is. He does not he will absolutely be like, oh, I know I can kill this thing, but he'll never underestimate it.
Well, what was your favorite part?
The one part in the last episode when he gets the class and everything, and he looks at the fucking stats. Actually, 2 times. One is when he gets his first like legendary weapon. And the second part is when he gets the Shadow Monarch class. Because both times he gets those, he looks at his stat window and goes, fuck! I statted wrong. And I'm like,
I've
a
been
Souls
there.
player at its finest. It just reminds me of someone playing Souls and they get a boss weapon, or if they find a weapon stuff and they look at the freaking stats and need to equip it and they go, God damn it! And they're completely statted wrong for the weapon, so they gotta go restat, which he can't do. So he just is. But like technically, because of like his daily stuff and everything like that, he can make those points back up. But
yeah.
I think how the system actually works is one level is only 1 point in each stat.
I thought they were giving him 2. That might just be me.
I think at one point when he hits a certain point, it starts being 2. But I'm pretty sure like every level up is like 1 point just each stat at first. I'll say my one little hiccup about this season is they did accelerate a couple of things. Like they didn't really show him getting the skills that he had and I mean they kind of did this in the manhwa too, where they didn't really like show like him getting the skills, but like they had like mentioned him getting those skills before he actually used them in a fight the first time.
Hey, Will, there's a question for you in our YouTube chat.
Oh,
It says, do you know when season 3 of the manga is going to come out?
what?
I'm guessing of Solo Leveling? I don't...
So, the manhwa is complete. That's why I'm confused about the question. In Korea, the manhwa is complete. They are doing some side stories and stuff like that, like some post-story stuff.
Are they all available here as well?
Up to volume 8 or 9 is available in the US, as well as I think up to volume 3 or 4 of the light novel. It's like I said, there is both a manhwa and the light novel. I just don't know which came first. I think the novel came first, but I'm not sure. Because I only learned that Solo Leveling had a light novel after I had read all of Solo Leveling. Because Solo Leveling was just about complete when I started reading it, when I discovered it.
So how did you discover it? I'm just curious now, because I get all my animes basically from you.
Facebook.
Really?
Because Facebook knows I was reading webtoons, because I was reading things like Unordinary, Tower of God, and on Webtoon. But Solo Leveling's not on Webtoon, it's on a different app. And then I kept seeing this one for Solo Leveling, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I kept looking it up, and I couldn't find a place to read it. And then eventually I found a place to read it, and I'm like, all right, well, let me give this a shot. And I read all the current chapters that were out at that time in a week.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Why do you think I tell people if they want to get into One Piece in this day and age to just read it? Because it's so much faster.
All right, well, what else you got? Actually, speaking of what else you got, what are we doing next?
Yeah, that's literally what the next thing.
I want to go.
There's a lot
I
of
want to go
things.
AC. I so much want to go AC. The 2 seasons.
We could go Assassination Classroom. I have that on my list of ones to address. Kaiju number 8.
You're not doing that one without me.
I missed what she said.
She said we're not doing that one without her.
Oh, dear God.
Full Metal.
Brotherhood.
No shit.
You have to be specific.
Is that the one with the girl? Is that the one with the girl and the dog? So I can actually finally figure out what the frick that means. All I know is it's something dark.
Oh yeah, you can experience our fucking trauma.
Well, you've been in the chats where I was like, I know this is something bad. Have no clue. I just send it, and I just hear you, Susie, James, are like, no, bad, get out.
Yeah, we all just start crying in the corner. It's fucking trauma.
I'm guessing the dog is the girl?
No. It's so much more complicated than that. Just you need to watch it. And actually, I'm going to find what episode it is so that you can video chat me while you're watching it so I can see your face.
Bro, it was worse than the original Full Metal when we got like 4 episodes with them and then it happened.
Yeah, but the Full Metal Alchemist up until about that point follows the manga.
Oh, it takes a left turn?
And then it takes a left turn at Albuquerque.
So when the original Full Metal was airing, the manga was not complete.
Okay.
So instead of like doing fillers or doing seasons and stopping, because that was the age of just weekly anime. Like if your manga was being adapted into an anime and it wasn't something short, like you were going and going and going. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon.
Oh
Well,
yes.
Sailor Moon wasn't that bad.
Sailor Moon wasn't that bad because most of the manga by that point was done. If not, it was done. So like Sailor Moon wasn't that bad, but it had to be like a lot of the animes that were airing back then were very long running, at least 50 episodes. Like Zatch Bell, Full Metal, Inuyasha, all that shit. So instead of doing but Full Metal, they didn't want to do fillers and stuff, so they kind of just took their own direction with the story. For another anime to manga that does that is Akame ga Kill. It's on
Huda
Netflix. Akame ga Kill.
Okay.
They did it this time on purpose. The author of Akame ga Kill actually asked the animation studio to do a different ending, to change the ending. So the manga is like his official ending, and then the anime is like a what if. But I'll tell you, the anime's ending is way more gruesome and way more very not bittersweet. Where the manga's ending is at least bittersweet.
So shall we
They all lived happily ever after. Olaf in the corner.
You want to know one?
They're all dead.
You want to know which one he might enjoy watching?
Oh dear.
Kill la Kill.
No, because he has to do Gurren Lagann first. He gotta go. We gotta do the trigger. We gotta do like a trigger fest. There's gotta be a trigger fest because then he has to watch Darling in the Franxx after Kill la Kill. There's a chain. There's a chain of studio trigger fuckery.
Okay, but Gurren Lagann has nothing to do with Kill la Kill.
They all have nothing to do with each other.
So we don't need to watch.
No, you got to start with triggers first.
Oh,
that's how it works.
My goodness.
That's how it works. Shut up. That's how it works.
You're gonna subject him to Gurren Lagann?
Gurren Lagann is a timeless fucking classic. You shut your whore mouth.
That's not where I was going with that, and you know it.
It's 24 episodes of massive fucking what the fuck glory.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger. Because the downside is Will's about to find out how many animes I actually watched as a kid.
I'll come over there and fight you.
And she'd probably win.
No. I can take her. These hands are rated E for everyone.
Wow, that's like I heard that coming out of James's voice.
See, I think so. I haven't narrowed down the 5, but like where it's Assassination Classroom, Kaiju number 8, Code Geass.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Full Metal Brotherhood.
1, 6, 11, 16.
First of all, how many do you have? You have 5?
Yeah, 5.
So you want to roll a d6. If it lands on 6, you're going to roll again.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay. Susie, declare our numbers.
Code Geass is number 1. Assassination Classroom is number 2. Brotherhood is number 3. I lost one of the ones. Gurren Lagann? Did I say Gurren Lagann?
Did you say Full Metal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So difficult.
We're dumb, AJ. Learn this.
Assassination Classroom. Brotherhood. Trying to remember the other 2.
Assassination Classroom?
Yes.
Okay, Gurren Lagann.
Uh-huh. What was the 5th one?
I think I keep changing what the 5th one is.
Nope.
Code Geass. Did we do Code Geass?
No, you said Code Geass was 1.
Okay, Code Geass, Assassination Classroom, Brotherhood.
Oh, Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number. Okay, so Kaiju number 8 is number 5, and then this is Gurren Lagann.
Okay.
Go. Rolls on a 6.
Hiya!
What was it?
Is that a 1?
It's a 1.
Code Geass.
How many seasons is that?
Right. 2 in a movie.
Oh, that's not bad.
We are not doing Rose of the Recapture. It's not even finished airing yet, and I don't want to fuck with that.
All right, well, that...
And it's all on Crunchyroll, AJ. Even the movie.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Cool. Well, for everybody watching at home, there won't be an episode next week because we'll be at Kineticon with a mountain of content on TikTok over there.
Unless we did an episode on Wednesday.
I have a race.
Some of us have lives.
Fuck you and your race. Fuck you and your life.
I mean, you kind of... Never mind. That would have got us taken off the air. All right. Bye, everybody. Stay cool.
Bye.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.